Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet actress mocks gamers with pro DEI fan art saying you mad bro. And I can't believe that once again we're still doing this. We're still doing this thing in 2024. It seems to be these weirdo actresses that are starring in major projects from major big studios still continue to mock the fans because of their concerns of a game based on a trailer. Now, people, again, are allowed to have their opinion based on a trailer, any kind of opinions they want. You should not be silenced. You should not be pushed to the side because you have a different opinion than somebody else based on a trailer. You're allowed to have whatever kind of opinion you want based on a trailer. But let's get into this here from Van and Pulse, written by John F. Trent. Tati Gabrielle, the actress for Naughty Dog's upcoming game Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet mocked gamers by sharing the pro-DEI fan art and asking, "Are you mad, bro?" In a post to her Instagram stories, Gabrielle shared fan art created by ex-user Lure of Ciri from The Witcher 4 and Gabrielle's character of Jordan A. Munn from Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. Now, based on the fact that The Last of Us Part 2 had a 75 to 80% drop in the second week of sales, and people watched what happened to Joel in that game, a beloved character from The Last of Us, the original Last of Us. I don't have high hopes for this game doing well. I feel like it will sell well just because of name brand of Naughty Dog, but considering the disrespect that they've put out recently with their Christmas card, with Abby holding Joel, and the fact that they don't even acknowledge Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, or Crash Bandicoot as some of their old IPs in that Christmas card they created, or the fact that they decided to acknowledge Jak and Daxter and others in their trailer is absolutely embarrassing. It's like they're not doing anything with these IPs whatsoever, yet you want to mention it because you know you'll get some kind of nostalgia bait out of it, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember Jak and Daxter. I remember Ratchet and Clank. I remember Sly Cooper and all that stuff." But they don't do anything with these IPs. They're dormant IPs that Naughty Dog owns, which is why I'm kind of glad Activision owns Crash Bandicoot at this point, because at least they managed to do some remasters like Crash Team Racing, and they did even a Crash Bandicoot 4. The art shows the two embracing each other in a hug, drinking fragile masculinity made of 100% incel tears, and Munn displaying her middle finger. Promotional language states, "So DEI-licious." Gabrielle shared it and wrote on Instagram, "You mad, bro?" So she wrote it right down here. You can see the image. It's supposed to be the current iteration of Ciri and her character, which the character nobody likes the design of. As far as this character goes, Ciri, I think people would be fine with it, but they would feel like they would need to see more outside of a in-engine trailer. This Instagram story post comes in the wake of the game getting massive amounts of dislikes and getting trounced in views by Elden Ring Nightreign, because Elden Ring's actually a good game. From Software is actually a company that makes great games. For the most part, they haven't had a single miss, because Armored Core has been amazing from the beginning. Armored Core 6 got, high praises, and so did Elden Ring and practically every single Souls game that they've released. On PlayStation's YouTube channel, the game only has 2 million views. It has over 246,000 dislikes and just 96,000 likes, as you can see right here. On Naughty Dog's channel, it only has 1.3 million views. There are 163,000 dislikes and just 67,000 dislikes, which is not a good sign for this game. Not only were the trailers getting disliked, but gamers were lampooning it in the comments on the PlayStation trailer, given Naughty Dog turned off their comments. The most surprising thing about the trailer is that Sony left the comments on, which is crazy that they would even leave the comments on. I believe on one of the trailers that the comments were actually disabled. So Naughty Dog turned off their comments and PlayStation left the comments on. That's what they're referring to. It had also been previously revealed that Gabrielle is a promoter of woke ideology, specifically transgenderism, which is just a mental illness. During an appearance at the Unforgettable Gala in March 2023, Gabrielle said, quote, "As far as with non-binary and transgender, which are both not real things, especially not non-binary, trans is just a mental illness, I hope that we just start seeing that the future is here, whether we like it or not. We need to not just accept it, but embrace it. No and no. I don't have to accept nothing. I don't have to embrace nothing. Embracing something and seeing not only the beauty in it, there is no beauty in men thinking they're women, men thinking they can go into women's spaces, including their bathrooms and locker rooms. And again, non-binary is just yet another mental illness in my opinion. But the way that it contributes to the world, it doesn't. It contributes to the way that anybody of any gender, race, creed, color can form their identity and walk through the world with pride and their chin up high, like I think is so important for the generation coming behind us. Again, There are only two genders. Everything else, okay, sure. But again, it's all something you can't change. You can't change your color. You can't change your race. Creed, sure. She also told the list in 2023, quote, I feel that film and television is supposed to reflect the world back at itself. No, film is supposed to be escapism from the real world. Unless you're doing things like documentaries. When you do that with the characters that I've played in a way that is grounded, that is normal, as it is in our everyday life, no, calling yourself non-binary or trans is not normal. These, again, are mental illnesses. That's how you give the best homage to someone who is standing in that field. She even noted that the industry should take things even further. Quote, they can go further as opposed to having just one character that's a part of the alphabet community or the alphabet mafia. Make it reflect the way that our society is. Sprinkle more in there. No. Because the majority of the population is straight. Please, if you want to make it more like our society, put more straight people in movies. Put more straight people in games. I'm sorry to tell you, but this isn't the reality you think it is. What I'm saying is the actual reality. The networks can listen more to the fans and pander more to them by listening and understanding that when they're shouting their outrage toward things, it's not just because they want to be bratty and what they want to be whatever, but they want to be represented properly. The majority of people that watch stuff are not a part of the alphabet community. Gabrielle added, they want to see themselves. We all watch movies as children and find a piece of ourselves in a character, and that's what gives us inspiration or hope for our own future. Most times when people watch stuff or play stuff, they don't see themselves in it, but they can relate to the character. No matter what, again, race, gender, only two genders, religion, creed, or color they are. That's what makes a good character in a video game or movie or any form of entertainment. If they listen a little bit more, we can go a lot further. We do not have to go a lot further. Especially when we have things that are trying to show propaganda to children. Leave the children alone. To that point, Gabrielle also stated more shows should have a consultant of some sort. No, because when that happens, most times things fail. As in, practically everything that's been associated with Sweet Baby Inc. has floundered. In LGBT, if you're going to touch on our field and in that topic, have a consultant. Have somebody that you can directly ask. Don't guess, because that's often the problem. Again, there have been times where gay people can play straight characters and do a role very well. AKA Kevin Conroy. He voiced Batman, and objectively to a lot of people, the best Batman actor of all time, and he was gay. The showrunners that we have for the 100, they tried, and they were trying to be inclusive with that. Because when you try to be inclusive and you're trying to do this forced inclusion, it never works. But I think they didn't have enough education and enough information around it. Have a consultant or make sure you're educated. See, again, you don't get to decide what type of characters people like. We want you to shut the heck up, promote the game, and don't say anything else. Do not insult the potential customer. Do not insult the potential buyer. People are parting ways with their money. We don't care what your politics are. We don't care what your sexuality is. We don't care what you do in the privacy of your own home. What we care about, is this going to be a good game? Is this going to be a game that I'm going to be interested in? People don't care about your personal life. People don't care. So don't sit here and insult the customer, the potential customer, or you're going to find out very quickly that no one is going to buy it. Even the company is not going to make the money, and there's not going to be a sequel. So thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button. Comment below how you feel about all of this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or go live on this channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.